Hello and welcome back to the top 100 maps of all time with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very welcome. And I have a surprise at number 72. A surprise to me, because had you blindly asked me to guess where this map would be in a map voted by you, the community, over the last 4.5 years at the end of What's Map, I would have had this in the top 20 in guessing, second guessing where you guys would put the maps. I thought this was going to easily be in the top 20. Clearly I'm wrong. It's as low as number 72, and remember that's 72 out of over 50,000 maps on the workshop. We're talking the top 2.2% of all maps on the workshop, so they're all winners. This is definitely a winner. I just expected it to be, in your eyes, even higher up the list. So what have we got at number 72? The answer is Seahorse Islands Archipelago by Sidai. You can recognise the Sidai map from a mile away, can't you? It's technical, it's clean, it's quality, and it's got playability just built right the way through it. Absolutely adore these, of course. So, what can I tell you about this map before we get started? Well, off of the workshop you only need 41 items. I say only need 41 items. Some of those are for a custom bridge. We're using the Laviante 2.0 theme, the Realistic by Repalut. They are part of that requirement list. Having loaded up the map, I noticed that we're actually using the old settings according to the workshop page in terms of prop and tree anarchy and the recommendation for the unlimited tree mod, although it's not needed. If you're going to be using a mod, it's recommended the unlimited tree mod. Obviously this is before prop anarchy and tree anarchy become the mainstream. I have, however, loaded up the map using prop anarchy and tree anarchy, so if there's any glitchery with props and trees, then put that down to me. But at first glance it does appear that all the trees have loaded in fine, so I suspect we're okay. I hope we're okay anyway. It does use mass transit. The original needed network extensions too, but Sidai updated the map to become a mass transit map and has removed the requirement for park life, which was a little bit of a quibble for me. A technical quibble. It's not a problem, but a technical quibble, as we'll get to in a moment. The map was uploaded to the workshop in September of 2020. It currently has, now sit down, it currently has 63,514 subscribers. That's a few. Well done, Sidai. You can be proud. 3,440 have marked it as a favourite. It has a 5-star rating on Steam from 754 votes. Now, I rated this in episode 1031 of What's Map, where I gave it 5 stars for aesthetics, 4 for detail, and the dreaded 1 star for gameplay potential. That's not because this isn't a playable map, but because of the technicality of at the time of the upload of park life being a requirement, but it wasn't listed, and I had to do the old 1-star bomb, sadly. But I still gave the map my seal of approval, which just says a lot. If I'm giving 1 star for gameplay, but I'm still marking it a seal of approval, you know that this is an outstanding map. But it was just one of those technicalities that if I'm going to do it to Billy in Wisconsin, who's made the first map and made a hash of it, I've got to give the same treatment to the very best creators as well. So anyways, obviously we're looking at an archipelago. We've got this lovely like horseshoe type effect here. In terms of the route for today's flyover, the start square is here. And I think the fun route would be to start up here, to follow this way rather than coming across the obvious route. And the obvious route here will obviously keep all the dummy traffic away from your city. I really like this, how this keeps the dummy traffic away from the city build and the outskirts builds. We'll come in this way, we'll take an immediate right, we'll follow the route along here till we get to the start square area. And then I think we'll just follow it along, up and back and around this way to the end this way. I think that's just going to be the fun way of flying over on today's map. But yes, Sidai, one of the true greats, and even appreciated by Paradox. Thank you very much, Paradox, for supporting Sidai. And thank you, Sidai, for such an outstanding array of top quality work over the years. Oh man, so good. But yes, there's something clean and crisp with a good Sidai map, and most Sidai maps are good Sidai maps, alright? It's not a rarity. It's not a rarity. Yeah, they're good, they're clean, they're crisp, they've got playability just dug into them. Look, this the flat build plane here is perfectly flat. You're looking to do a nice, easy. That's the great thing actually with Sidai maps, right? They are technical, but also just really easy for a beginner to get stuck into. And I think that's was this a turn off? No, that's off to the dam, sorry. We'll come and have a look at the dam in a minute. I haven't let the simulation run, so at the moment there might be a little bit of water shenanigans going on with the dam. Also, just look at the work on this intersection with the rock work, the detail with the trees. Clean, crisp, tidy, beautiful work. Beautiful work. So yes, I'm loving this series. Getting to come back to maps like this one and see, I could have sworn that this was going to be in the top 20. It's just one of those maps that I associate so strongly with Sidai, and as one of the greats, when you associate a map so strongly with somebody, you can expect it to be there or thereabouts at the end. I mean, I'm really pleased. It's just, it's getting a showcase in the top 100 is good work. Where's our are we going in over here? I'm a bit lost. Have I missed my turn off? I have. I was going to go in over that way. Oh man, that's a really good start to the review. Oh, the re-review even. Anyway, yes, whoops. Well, you've seen some more of the map that I wasn't planning on showing. And we'll head on over and follow the route this way instead. There we go, that's better. It seemed a bit weird. I'm just so busy enjoying the map to really think about what route I'm going. It doesn't really matter anyway, does it? Again, we've got original review to go and check back on for all the technicalities, for looking all the gribbles. I have found one gribble on this flyover just before getting started. As I was setting the camera up, I noticed something, and I thought, did I see that on the original review? Was it part of the original review? I don't know. I will show it to you. Again, it's a reload of a map, and so there might be some technical problems. And again, because I am using the wrong Proprietary Anarchy setups, it's possible that was what's caused it, except for it's not a prop or a tree issue, it's a terrain issue. And so I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't recall, I don't remember, and I don't honestly care. I don't honestly care, because the fix is really simple. And if it bothers you that much, then yeah, with your own load, you can go and change it yourself. It's fine. But I will show it to you because I feel I'd be wrong not to. Nice buildable area here. This does feel like a really nice part of the island to get building into. Is this really the island? We'll call it an island. It's an archipelago, so therefore it is sort of an island. But yeah, it's a big intersection breaking out either side of the rail there. You can get a feel for a really nice city on this, the shape, and also look at the shape of the horseshoe on this river bend here. It's so curvy, so sexy. It's a sexy looking map. It really is. Okay, heading on down over just a wetland area there. I could focus on so many little things. I mean, if I just say, right, okay, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to show you I'm going to concentrate on just this little area here. We could spend 20 minutes talking about just this little area here. We're not going to. We're just doing a flyover and a refresher. But there are so many little things, so many qualities. If you want to become a better map maker, open up a map by someone like, say, Sidai. Oh, I forgot about this area. We'll come back here. We're coming back here. But someone like a Sidai, any of the top creators, the Bringer of Fires, the Anapus, and so on. Have a look at one of their map and just dissect it. Pull it apart. Work it out what makes that map stand out and be as good as it is. And just even little branches like this with the trees. This is nothing. This is nothing, and yet it adds so much. It just breaks up this buildable area here. Without that is a slab of land. With this, it's a slab of land with a partition, which can help shape your city. And it's just a few trees that, yes, you can bulldoze them, but you can use this to break this into a residential area here, a residential area over here, and it's just little visual cues to help you do something a bit different. And yes, you can ignore them and you can do your own thing, and I don't see why not, or you can roll with them. And again, we've got another one over here, just a little spur there that just breaks again. You're not really breaking up the entirety of this at all, but this gives you a little hint that maybe this splits here and you have a whole section over here and a whole section over here, or you ignore them, and that's equally valid. Past everybody's favourite factories. Right, okay, back down to the main area here. The big interchange there, that's beautiful. Beautiful. And then we have the custom bridge, and it's also beautiful. We don't see this bridge used very often, because it's a little bit more technical in terms of putting it together than some of the other custom bridges. But this one, I mean, it's a stunning work. I don't remember who made it. It's linked from the workshop. I don't remember who made it, but it's a stunning bridge, and they deserve more credit than I'm giving them. Look at this beach here with the double tree run around it. And again, this style of tree work here kind of matches with the shape of the entire island, where we've got this and then we've got the second tree run, the second island run around there. It's subtle. The work is so subtle. I love it. Absolutely love it. I don't know where we got up to here. I don't remember where we got up to. We'll do a fly over the length of this, the outer ring of islands. We have some spectacular rock work around here as well. That we're just flying past and ignoring. How can you fly past and ignore something like that? Well, we've done a full review previously, so we've already had a look at it in great detail. But I'd highly recommend playing a Sidai map. If you've never played a Sidai map, go play a Sidai map. You're gonna have a good time. You are gonna have a good time. And then we're just heading down along through the entire length of the island network here. Cross some more bridges. Then we hit the bridge. I think this is the bridge with the shipping route. Is there a shipping route through here? I think there is. And so the roads continue. And then they link back onto the mainland over here. Was that the mainland, or is that just that's an inner island? So not the mainland, sorry, I take that back. That's just an inner islands network there, and it all connects in, so you don't need to do the work. Didn't we have pretend ferry points here or something? Yeah, oh we do. There you go, ferry line. That was it. So you have it's not really a ferry point. You can put your own ferries in. DLC, permitted, but yeah, you could do a little ferry from here all the way over to there, connect those two up together. Makes all of the sense. In terms of detailing, we got it's a castle. Ooh. Do like a Sidai castle. Nice. What a shape. What a shape. It's like, no, that way around. It's like a frog. It's the frog castle. You enter via the old bridge there. A couple of sets of drawbridge style things. And little check-in at that castle point. It's really very nice. And there's so many things on this map that are so really very nice. I mean, just this little beach here. Doesn't do anything. There's nothing exciting. And yet it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, now there was something I wanted to check over here, wasn't there? Oh, yes. Yes. So, what we had... I did say we'd come back to this point, didn't I? We have an overgrown bit of road there, thanks to Prop Anarchy. And the road is closed for a reason. That reason being, as we come round here, the old road, which goes through Rockin and Holin. And then there was a bit of a problem. Landfall or something, rockfalls, sorry. Landfall. Rockfalls have caused the bridge to become, well, not a bridge anymore. And it's just a really cool idea for don't go any further. There you go. Do not go any further, okay? That's the instruction. It's magnificent, isn't it? It's magnificent. Even just like this little island in the middle. This is a detailing island. It just adds a little bit of a visual cue in the background. You're not going to be doing any building on there. But it's lush. And it fits with the map perfectly. Little areas over here. You can just imagine how this might look at high tide. Not that there is a high tide, but there could be a high tide. We do have a tides mod. Little rock pools going on here. There'll be crabs scuttling about in that one. Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? Is it not wonderful? Please tell me it's wonderful. You don't need to tell me it's wonderful. I can see it's wonderful. And then the mountains. Not too many uppy bits, but just a mountain ridge here, which is going to separate a main part of the city here from a main city along here. And you can have a whole bunch of fun with the outer islands as well. Honestly, it's not 1 star for gameplay. I feel really, really mean for doing it. But, oh, I was going to show you the one thing. There was the one thing. I don't recall it being something noticeable. Oh, these outer coral reef areas as well. So nice. But yes, so we have some corals going on. Easily overlooked that bit. But we have a... Where are we? Oh, I probably can't find it now. Here, right. So we have the rail. There is a rail running along here. And the rail is fine. It follows a nice route, slick route. And then we have a little tunnel section that connects the rail through to the actual mainland over there. But you will notice, it is very visible from over here, we have the tunnel slightly above ground level. So it causes that unsightly gouge along there. Again, that's on the reload. I don't remember seeing that on the original, but there's a lot of things I don't remember about first reviews. This is visible on this load. If you're getting that, then it's, I mean, just do a bit of terrain work along here. Raise the terrain along. Maybe use the smoothing tool over it. Big smoothing brush over that. We'll have that fixed in seconds, basically. It's not a big task. Making this map was a big task, though. What a fabulous, fabulous map. Looks amazing. Lots of buildable space. Lots of potential detailed area. Just the whole map comes together. It's quality. 87.75% approval rating, the only map with that exact score, so it stands alone on its own at number 72. Seahorse Islands Archipelago by Sidai. Wow, just wow. And that is that. I do hope a few of you go and play this map if you've not played it, because it deserves to be higher, I reckon. Maybe it's only as low as it was because I gave it 1 star for gameplay. That'll be my fault. That'll be Sidai's fault. But they did fix it, so it's now my fault. Anyway, there we go. That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the 71st best map of all time. Can you imagine a map better than this? Well, we've got one like that tomorrow. I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome. A big shout out to the BonBon buddies over on Patreon and on YouTube membership. Thanks for your support. You're the very, very best. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.